Welcome to the 2018 series of the Skeeter Bass Champs television show. And hold on, guys, you're going to see the championship round. The Techron TX Shootout champions going head-to-head against our Northern Anglers of the Year. You don't want to miss it. And it starts now.
Good job, buddy.
Come on, big boy. There we go, boy. Good job.
In 1997, Chad Potts and Jeff Welch created the Bass Champs Tournament Organization, hosting amateur fishing events throughout the state of Texas. And when Skeeter Boats came aboard as the title sponsor, Bass Champs became the largest team tournament circuit in the nation, boasting the richest guaranteed payback in grassroots competition. So if you love bass fishing and you want to have a great time competing in the biggest team tournaments and big fish competitions, it's time to join us at Bass Champs. Welcome to the Skeeter Bass Champs television series. I'm your host, Fishburne. Hold on. Throughout the season, we have had 7 previous shows that were all about the TV challenge. On today's episode, the championship round. Chad Potts, Jeff Welch, co-owners of the Bass Champs organization in Fort Worth, Texas. We're going to talk about the rules, and then we're going to get to our anglers.
You know, we're using standard Bass Champs rules with 2 exceptions. 3 fish, 14 inches, no nets.
It always makes a big difference in the outcome without that big net. And Chad, who's fishing in the championship?
We got our North Anglers of the Year, and we got the winners of the Techron TX Shootout. 2 great teams. They've fished all year long. They've fished a bunch of events. They've won a lot of money. We're here. This is the finals.
It's going to be a lot of fun. Get ready for this. Now, our anglers, they're idling out right now. We want to talk a little bit about their strategy.
They just dumped us out up here on the boat ramp, and we're going to go look and see what we can find that kind of mimics a point and try to find some grass this afternoon. We're looking for some creek channels and more or less the points on the outside of these creek channels. The way the weather is and everything, these fish should stack up on those creek channels. We just got to try to find the right one. We get down here and the way it's looking, there's maybe more opportunities than what we know what to do with.
Looking at the map here, we're gonna go up here and try upper end. I've seen a couple of good bends. Look like on the aerial view there was some hydrilla coming out. A couple of drains and ditches coming in. May not work, but we'll know here in a little while.
We're on a lake we've never been on before, and I don't think many of the Bass Champs competitors have ever even seen this lake. And right now we're just trying to get kind of the lay of the lake and how this thing's going to lay out. We're coming in here totally blind. We hadn't even made a cast yet, so water is cold. It's in the 40s, 45 degrees. So those fish, they could be deep, they could be shallow. So right now we're just going looking.
The bait I'm using is 1/2 ounce war pig. Got a little white on it, a little bit of red and orange, and this water's got a little bit of a color to it, but it's kind of clear as well. And just trying to use that bait with a little bit of white on it to maybe give it a little flash in this little dirtier water. Finally got far enough back up in here, we started to pick up a little hydrilla.
I'll get a fish.
Do you really?
Yep.
Pipe hole. I got it. Keep?
Yeah, I think so. Check him.
He touches. Hey, at this point, seeing what I've seen, we're not throwing him back.
So we were idling through there, and there's a creek, kind of a creek channel there that had a good break on it. And there was quite a few fish holding on the edge of that channel, and we tend to like structure fishing more than beating the bank, so we're going to give this a shot and see if that'll pan out for us.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter. Eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha. Reliability starts here. Power Pole. Swift, silent, secure. Lowrance. Find, navigate, dominate. Chevron Dello. Let's go further. Techron. Expect more. Sportsman's Auto Network. Dealers that speak our language.
Yep, we're finna do something different. We got to see on now.
We're gonna go out here and look, see if maybe these fish have pulled out to some of these deeper ledges on the upper end of this lake and see what we can find.
As you see, the team of Chumley and Flourney are leaving the back of this creek. Now, let's talk a little bit about the cover they were fishing. There's some vegetation, but it's broken down. It's older vegetation from the summer that's now died out. There's also a bunch of rocks and the creek channel, which is the primary focus for them back there, paid off pretty well. They caught a fish and they're pretty happy.
What I'm doing is throwing a swim bait and I'm trying to wind it as slowly as I can, and hopefully one of those big ones will get a hold of it. We've only got a few hours to figure this out, so we got to try to cover as much of it as we can, but, quickly but thoroughly. Maybe.
Where's our little beadick at?
It's under. There you go.
Holy smokes.
Holy smokes. Good job, buddy. I was going to say the hay grass is the only thing we hadn't flipped. He was shallow, wasn't he?
Yeah.
So we came back to the back of this feeder creek or river, however you want to call it, in this lake. And you know, we see all these scenic bushes, and we finally pulled up on a patch of hay grass that's got some depth on it. It's the first patch that we've seen. And so we stopped the boat, Dusty rigged up a flipping bait, made one pitch into it, and caught our first keeper. So hopefully there's something to that. This is a pretty good sized patch, so we'll see what happens.
The team of Spurgeon and McPherson are right here. Guys, talk to me. How's it going?
Man, it's not going real good. It's pretty tough for us. We have had one bite, and I think we've been here maybe an hour. You know, the conditions are not what we expected. We expected to see some grass on the lake, but that hasn't happened. Obviously the lake's full of fish, but we're struggling right now trying to get a bite.
Talk to me about the weather conditions. Obviously they're changing. We've got frontal systems pushing in. The air temperature isn't freezing, but it's changing.
There's always going to be fish bite, no matter what's going on with the weather. There's always a group of fish that are going to bite. We just got to find them.
Dusty, would you like for me to give you an update on what our other competitors have done?
Yes, please.
Too bad, mister. Can't do it. Good luck. Well, our Northern Angler of the Year team, they're struggling. That's a tough pill to swallow, but they have 2 hours remaining in the competition. We're going to run down the lake and check in with our Techron TX Shootout winners.
It may be right here. We may just be missing it.
There he is. Hey, how's it good? You me flip him? Watch out.
Yeah. Come on with it.
Help him.
Yeah, he gonna help. But that's about all he gonna do.
Got him up. Want to
Bring him over here.
All right.
Dang, don't lose him.
Come up to you. I think she got a mouthful. Hold on, that fish is hot.
But she's about to come out.
Is she?
Yeah.
Well, catch her, catch her, catch her. Hold on.
I got her.
How bad it get you?
Oh, it's all good. It'll all grow back eventually.
Maybe getting a little pattern together. These fish are hanging in about 3.5 foot of water off the outside edge of this stubble, which is going to be the deepest grass vegetation other than wood that they have to get on. We'll see what happens here in a minute.
The team of Chumley and Florney just went by about 100 miles an hour. They're on their trolling motor. They've got it cranked up to 10, and they're doing one important thing. They're covering water. We have about an hour and 15 minutes remaining in the competition, and they're throwing that War Pig lipless crankbait. It makes a lot of noise. It works very well in shallow water, and they're right up against the bank. Got 2 baits going, fishing fast. It may pay off.
Well, we still got a 3 fish limit. Trying to upgrade a little bit. Still throwing these War Pigs around, see if we can't get anything, some reaction type bites, but been kind of struggling this afternoon. I don't know if it has anything to do with the weather or the water or whatnot. Just hadn't found that good grass that we've been looking for yet. There he is, Lee. There he is. That's a good one, son. That's a good one.
Keep him up here, see? Easy with him, you're hot. What the drag?
Maybe she'll turn.
Hold on, hold on.
Come on. Come on.
He's all right. I got me too, but I got it. Hey, lay your rod down and then assist me a little bit.
Hold on just a minute. Let me get all this mess figured out.
I got the fish. There you go.
Hooked him. That is a good one. Well, nothing really changed. Like I said, we're just more or less fishing around with those War Pigs and find one to finally hit it. Maybe the kicker we needed. We're fixing the cull. We'll show you what we're fixing the cull up to. We're gonna swap this one here for this one here, and I believe that's a pretty good trade. Any day of the week.
So we made the change and come back up to the north end of the lake, you know, hoping to find a little bit warmer water. And shortly after we got here, picked up a flipping bait called the Creature Hog. About the second or third flip, threw out there and caught our first keeper of the day. Unfortunately, we're still trying to catch the last 2 and win this championship. Things are stacked against us, but if we can keep throwing this Creature Hog, maybe we can put 2 more in the boat. We're not having a good day. I mean, we're having a lot of fun, but as far as catching fish, we're not catching them. You know, but we're just not having a good day catching.
Fat dude. made a pitch against that little bluff wall right there, or it's really an undercut bank. And again, it was right here at the end.
1 minute.
It felt good to get a freaking bite.
That's pretty daggone close. That is pretty dang close.
What do you think?
Well, that's the end of another one. we'll see what happens. Well, we've had one heck of an experience as far as our matches that we've been involved in. We did pretty good the first two, and we've got a limit at least for the third and final one. We'll just have to see what happens, whenever we get to the weigh-in.
Skeeter Bass Champs with Fishburne is brought to you by Skeeter, eat, sleep, fish. Yamaha, reliability starts here. Power Pole, swift, silent, secure. Lowrance, find, navigate, dominate. Chevron Dello, let's go further. Techron, expect more. Sportsman's Auto Network, dealers that speak our language.
Had a great year, but unfortunately, I'm sure we fell short today. But that's fishing. It's not the first time we've stumped our toe, and probably won't be the last. But we had a great day, had a great season. Looking forward to a new season, and can't wait to get started.
The championship event has finally closed. What's next? The boat's got to be put on the trailer, and we're heading back for the weigh-in.
Okay, we finally made it. The final match of the Bass Champs TV Challenge 2018. Guys, come on up. Our Anglers of the Year from the North Region, Garrett McPherson, Dusty Spurgeon. Not what you were hoping for, I understand. Come on up here, guys, take a look. I'm gonna write this down. All right, let me hand this off. Well, first off, you guys made it to this point, which is a big accomplishment. Anglers of the Year from the North Region as well, which is also even a bigger accomplishment, beating out an average of about 250 teams. So I know it's not what you're hoping for, but we don't know what they have either. The lake that you guys were on fished pretty tough, so we'll see what happens. And we're gonna bring them up, and then we'll see how they do, and we'll announce the winner.
All right.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
And the team of Spurgeon and McPherson leave the stage with only one keeper bass. But I got to tell you guys, to get to the championship round, it's a feat. They've worked hard and they've worked well together.
Today was pretty tough for Garrick and I. I think we came into it expecting it to be tough, but expecting to do much better than we did. Had a great day as far as fishing wise. However, catching wise, didn't turn out the way we had hoped to.
Bringing up our second team on the final round, James Chumley, William Flournoy, winners of our Techron TX Shootout. Come on up, guys. Another good bag. All right, confirm that. Let me hand this to him. Guys, another good bag. The final round, that's when you needed it. This one, it all matters. Right. You got to this stage, a lot of pressure going into the final round. Tough competition, pretty tough lake from what I saw. Not quite as easy as the other lakes, but you guys had a heck of a day. We're gonna bring up the other guys here in just a minute and see who is crowned the TV Challenge champion.
Cool deal, sounds good. Thank you.
Good work, guys.
Chumley and Flournoy with 3 great bass, another limit. You know what it boils down to? To be a champion, consistency. Chad Potts with the official call.
We have reached the final moment of the 2018 Bass Champs TV Challenge Championship. We're gonna bring up our final competitors. Come on up, guys. All the weights have been recorded and tallied, and we are ready. I would like to say congratulations to all of you for getting here again throughout the year and through this competition. But we are at the stage where there is a winner and there's one that got second. Sure. And the winners go to get these big trophies. The winners of our Techron TX Shootout and the Bass Champs TV Challenge.
All right.
Guys, again, congratulations.
Thank you, guys.
Congratulations.
And congratulations to y'all.
Yeah, thank you, Chad.
Good work, guys. All right, you made it. Traveled a long way, got to fish 3 competitions, beat some tough competition as well. And man, you guys caught a heck of a lot of fish. Y'all did a great job. So You get all these, all the hardware. You get free entries to all the Bass Champs events next year as well, which you didn't even know you were going to get. But we
Cool,
wanted to
that's
surprise you.
awesome.
So that's
awesome,
prize
man.
package valued a little over $5,000 if you fish them all. So
No doubt.
there you go. Nice work, guys.
Well, there you have our champions have been awarded the 2018 Skeeter Bass Champs TV Challenge champions. Outstanding job, gentlemen. Now let's talk for just a second about next week. What do you have? The season finale for the 18th season. I'm Fishburne. See you next time. It's time for the Berkeley winning strategy. During the championship match, William and James fished a body of water that was completely different from the other lakes that they had competed on previously. This lake had murky, off-colored water, and there wasn't any vegetation present. The team started in the lake's major feeder creek, boating only one small keeper bass. But by using their electronics, they tried desperately to locate any type of underwater cover, which was very sparse, and soon found that the only topographic change were creek channels. Once they found a specific channel that had a very defined edge, that's where they were able to catch the big fish of the day. They concentrated on 10 to 12 feet of water, and they used a very slow bottom-bouncing lure retrieve. And their lure of choice? The Berkeley War Pig strikes again. It's a lipless crankbait, and it paid big dividends, just like it did in their earlier matches. And that's your Berkeley winning strategy. Well, there you have our championship round is official. Our champions are walking away with $10 million in cash and prizes.